Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a birthday reading for Taurus. The messages in this reading are meant specifically for the Taurus collective. However, you may notice some of the messages resonate if you have Taurus placements in your chart. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Happy birthday, Taurus. I am a fellow Taurus. I apologize for this video being late. I am still really struggling with this cough that I've had since not January, but December. It's been really rough, so hopefully this year will be better. Oh, we are going to start with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. You're going to watch me struggle to shuffle, which makes sense. It's pretty common. I hope that you've all been doing well between being under the weather, having a toddler at home, and my work schedule changing a bit. It's been a difficult few months to try and figure out getting these recordings done. I really love doing them, so I miss having them up for everybody for every month. However, at minimum, even if I'm late, I do want to do your birthday readings. With that being said, I don't know when I'll be able to find the time to do 12 readings again a month, plus the birthday reading. So at minimum, I'm going to do my best to have your birthday readings up. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses I missed in the last few days. And happy birthday to the ones coming up as well. Let me know if you're an April Taurus or a May Taurus if you're watching this. Yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start with a card for how you've grown this year, lessons you've learned in the last year, what you're releasing from the previous year, the theme of the next year for you, and a gift message for the next year. And we're gonna get those from the Tarot of Curious Creatures. And then we're going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. All right. How has Taurus grown in the last year? How has Taurus grown in the last year? How has Taurus grown? Queen of Wands. I really like that. Just in case you can't see her. Queen of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. So kind of really liking that we got this. I might say we a lot more in this reading, at least for the birthday one, more than I will others, because as I said previously, I am a Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun, and my Mercury is also in Taurus. If you aren't sure what your natal chart is, just Google natal chart. It'll pull up, as long as you have like good information, like where and when you were born, like time, it'll give you where every single planet was placed at the time of your birth, and it gives you a lot of information about yourself, and it can be incredibly eye-opening. That being said, I've heard you don't have to have your time of birth and you will still get a pretty good idea. I think that mostly just affects like your rising sign, but I don't know if it affects anything else you might want to know. That being said, like I said, Google, I may put a link to one that I use that I really like, but again, you don't have to. If you want to just watch this for your sun sign, that's also okay. All right, what are the lessons you've learned? Whoa. Okay, give me a moment. There was a big old mess. Oh. It's been a weekend. This Mercury retrograde has really rough for us. Oh my goodness. All right. What are the lessons that you've learned this last year? The Six of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands. What are you releasing from the previous year? What are you releasing from the previous year? Oh, something flipped over. You're releasing the King of Swords. What's the theme of the next year? What is the theme of this next year for Taurus? What is the theme of this next year? Oh, well, come here. The Knight of Cups. I don't know if I showed you. King of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. All right. A gift message for this year is the Eight of Cups. And the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. For me, the bottom of the deck is the advice going forward. So let's get this started. How you've grown this last year is the Queen of Wands. There's so much I love about this card. First of all, to me, this says that you have become more sure that you're going to be who you want to be, that you're going to be true to yourself. And it doesn't matter what everybody else says. You get to be you. And denying that isn't serving you. And you've decided that's not for you. It's not for you to push yourself down to be what others want. Making yourself small isn't helping you. It's not making you happy. It doesn't serve you well, and you're done with it. You're going to recognize, if you haven't already, you're recognizing that you are powerful, you are passionate, and that you're going to go after whatever you want to go after, whether or not you know it's going to work. Because one of the things about the Queen of Wands is that of all of the court cards of the Wands suit, everybody else has a salamander, and that symbolizes protection from fire or risk. She doesn't have that. She understands that risk is involved, but without risk, she isn't living. She isn't being true to herself without trying, even if she doesn't know if it's going to work or not. What a great way to start this reading. So powerful, so beautiful. So we have another Wands card. This is the Six of Wands. This is the lesson that you've learned this last year. And that, to me, feels like you've learned to celebrate your victories. The Six of Wands is about a celebration, celebrating yourself, being allowed to take the spotlight and recognizing you're worth taking that spotlight. This is it's almost like a beginning to the Queen of Wands for me. This is where you really start to learn that you're worth celebrating, you're worth victories, because this is also a victory card. Allow yourself to be showered with support and those who adore you. You don't have to listen to naysayers because you understand what it's like to have fought to be yourself. And part of that comes with, in the traditional tarot depiction, this is somebody coming back from war and being celebrated. You fought your wars, and now it's time to celebrate. What you're releasing from the past year is the King of Swords. And to me, what I'm getting is that you're not releasing necessarily honesty or anything like that comes with the King of Swords meanings. But specifically, what I'm feeling is that you're releasing judgment. And I feel like this means that you're releasing judgment of yourself. That's what I feel like when I get this King of Swords in this position, is that you're releasing all of the judgments you've made about yourself and maybe others as well, because you don't understand what battles everybody's fought, because you've been through your own battles. That's why you're at the Six of Wands as far as lessons you've learned. And that you can use your discernment to decide where those judgments need to be placed. But right now, you've decided to let them go, releasing yourself from the constraints that come with judgments. The theme of the next year is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is very like Prince Charming on a white horse to take you away type card. However, when it comes to tarot for me, and especially in a birthday reading, when this is about you, this means that your theme is learning to love deeply, learning to care for others, for yourself in ways that are meaningful and quite possibly romantic. There's nothing wrong with dating yourself, because that teaches you how to be dated by others. If someone isn't willing to put the effort in that you would, they're not worth dating for you. It's such a strange message to get, but this is what I'm feeling, is that you're learning to fall in love this year. That's the theme, is learning to fall in love with yourself, with life, potentially with somebody else, but specifically in a way that is healthy. A gift message for the next year is the Eight of Cups. And there's pieces of me that when I first started reading, the Eight of Cups always kind of felt much like the Three of Swords or the Tower, where it can be a little bit scary because this is walking away from something. But the reason it's such a gift is because you are walking away from things that aren't good or healthy for you. This is walking away from things that no longer serve you. And while they may have in the past, you're walking towards something that's brighter and better for you. Walking away from the Eight of Cups means that you choose to love yourself better, to care for yourself better, because 8 just isn't enough. And you want what is truly the best for you, whatever a 10 of Cups would be for you, because that's all of them. You're so close because there's only 2 left. But if you can't get the 8 of Cups, or if you can't get the 10 of Cups, you're walking away because it's only 8. That's walking away from things that aren't healthy for you, that aren't good for you. And that is a gift, even if it hurts. The message going forward, so the advice going forward, the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. To me, this is about being patient, because you've put in the work to cultivate these 7 Pentacles. And they're still new. Most of them are still little tiny little plants growing. You have one sunflower, which I think is very perfect and fitting because we got the Queen of Wands, and that's a sunflower on that. But it's taking time and understanding that you have to be patient. The advice is to be patient because you're putting in and have put in the work. Don't stop putting in the work, but be patient for it to grow, for you to see the results of whatever that is that you've done work on. Okay, let's try and move some of this so we can make some space for the Sacred Creators Oracle deck by Chris Ann. For this one, I'm going to read directly out of the guidebook. There's going to be an essential meaning and a self-care message. The essential meaning is as if you get it in the upright. The self-care message is as if you get it in the reverse. I like to read both because I feel like that gives you the most accurate reading because you'll know what resonates for you. A lot of times they also tend to tie in together to the rest of the reading, and so I do get really excited about these because it just feels a lot like validation. Okay. What do we need to hear from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck? What message is there for Taurus from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck? What message from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck does Taurus need to hear? What message is there for Taurus? What message for Taurus? Okay. Gratitude again. Card number 37. I don't know where to put my stuff. We'll do this so you can hopefully see it okay. So gratitude again. Card number 37. Try and make sure you can see it but not block the other cards. Oh, how funny. We went right to the... Oh, wow. This, like, literally just ripped... Oh, that's a bummer, but that's okay. Okay. Just have to put this somewhere special. How interesting. This is the only one. Okay, card number 37. Gratitude again. Essential meanings. Gratitude for life. A new level of manifestation skills. Witnessing small miracles. Abundance and prosperity. Mindset ascension. Self-care message. Not doing the work. Shaky beliefs. Complaining. Seeing oneself as a victim of circumstance. We live in a post-The Secret world, and during the last decade, we've learned a lot about gratitude, positive thinking, and what's possible with the right mindset. There are still many people who believe magical thinking is a load of poppycock, and even more who are fence-sitters who dabble now and then just in case it brings them $1 million check in the mail. So it's time to get real about gratitude. Again. Every time we repeat something, we get better at it, right? Did you tie your shoelace the first time you tried to? Okay, maybe you did, but lots of us had to practice that shizzle. Gratitude is your secret mindset shifter, and engaging in a thankful perspective long term will shift how wonderfully rich your life is. Like sacred geometry spiraling from the center of a plant, gratitude grows in strength exponentially each and every time it spirals. Learning to live in a state of being grateful is part of your sacred story. Let go of any lackluster attempts you've experienced and call abundance into your life. This is a part of your medicine. How can you be more appreciative of the money you make and spend, the support that shows up in your life, and the love you already experience? When was the last time you kept a gratitude journal? How have you grown and learned since? And what new awakenings will change how you do gratitude the next time? Beautiful. I really like this reading for us. Oh, what a beautiful birthday spread. It's not anything crazy, but it also feels almost subtly powerful. I hope that that's what you're feeling as well. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share it with those you feel it may also resonate. Happy birthday, Taurus. I hope this year brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.